Jennifer, how are you? Hi, Jennifer Swab. So, Jennifer I6P. Hi, Kaja. How are you? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm just going to check my volumes. Pardon me for doing this. There we go. Let's just put it up a little bit just in case. I'm getting a new microphone. I have bought a new microphone. It's on its way. So probably from like, I don't know, next time I'm home here in Indonesia, I'll be using it. But I'm going back to Australia in a couple of weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to like a little bit of a change in scenery. Thank you, Jennifer. And I'm really well this morning. I had a pretty good sleep. If you haven't seen Twin Paranormal's new video, go over there and check it out. It came out on Sunday, so brilliant as usual. So go ahead and go check their channel out. If you haven't subscribed to them, support the boys. And they are so good at what they do. They just bought a haunted property in the US, Iowa. And anyway, go ahead, and they're investigating that this past week. So go ahead and check out their channel. It's awesome. Let's get right into the live. Let's get right into the general. I am not going to be on for 2 hours today. I'll be on for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I have to go to the dentist. I've been putting it off for so long. I've just got to get there and get it fucking done, and I hate it. And who likes the dentist? I'm not sure anyone likes the dentist, right? But you know, what do? I've got to do it, and I've been, like I said, I've been putting it off for so long. I'm being drawn to these cards over here, so I'm going to grab these. All right, let's have a look. Here we go. Let's get rid of that person. If you are online and you haven't said hello, say hi. We can put you on the list for a free reading. I've got a few people on at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to get straight into it, and then we're going to go to the free reads. What is here for the collective right now, Spirit? Sorry for the camera wobbles. I'm going to have to do something about that too, because I've got an amazing tripod, but I don't know. I'm going to have to like glue it to the table or something. I'm going to have a tarot station, a tarot studio in the next few months. It's been a long time in the making, but it's coming. It's coming. Watch this space. All right. Let's see what's here for the collective. Some of you could be feeling very adventurous right now. That's what I'm feeling. Like you want to go out, you want to do stuff. Do it in moderation. All right. So something here about moderation. Sweet face high. Make sure that you're doing everything in moderation. This is temperance energy. So make sure that you're planning your days around your, I'm hearing physical health. Like make sure that you're not pushing yourself too hard. I remember when I went to London in September last year, me and my daughter had this big idea that we were going to walk from this place to this place to that place. I don't know. We got like a quarter of the way through it, and we were like, I think we'll get the subway now. So make sure, you know, it can be anything with moderation. Great time to learn anything. I mean, any time's a great time to learn anything. You could be teaching another or learning something at this time. So great time to do so. Number 57 or the number 12, breaking down to a 3. You could want to learn with others. I actually just looked at a couple of groups when I go back to Australia in the town that I'm staying in. Some meditation and somatic healing, and I found those groups in my area, so I was super excited because they're not in every area where I live. It's not a city that is very diverse with things like that, so I was very lucky to find that. So yeah, find something in your area possibly. Hi Queen. New beginnings, I like that. And the bottom of the deck, spiritual partnership. This is a really beautiful reading. Number 27, breaking down to a 9, and the number 1, which is Gemini or Virgo energy here. Double Virgo here in the read. Also Pisces, Aries energy, and Sagittarius energy. So let's have a look at this moderation. Why is the card of moderation, doing things in moderation here? I think there's something here about like not going back to an old pattern or behavior from the past. Like set your sights on your dreams, your goals, and it may be slow progress, but don't give up on it, okay? Some of you could just be like spending a bit too much money as well, I'm hearing. So make sure that you're watching how much money you're spending and you're not leaving yourself less for living or bills. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So very Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy there. It's finances. This is interesting. Okay, so we've got 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, which is good. That's good progression. 5 of Cups in the reverse. I like that. So there's something about moderating your emotions here. I mean, the Temperance card is very like moderating your emotions and being patient with yourself. I think a lot of you are getting back on track in your mental and thinking, you know, without illusions there. Why is the 7 of Swords here? You may be doing something, I'm going to be honest here, like there may be something you're doing behind somebody's back. I don't think it's anything like major. I just think it's like, oh, I don't need the drama if this person finds out I'm seeing this other person. I don't need the drama if this person, like, you're being very closed, you're keeping things to yourself. There is, like, when I get cups and moderation, I do talk about alcohol, so just be aware if you're a drinker that you're not, like, going overboard, but I don't feel a lot of vibes about that. The 7 of Swords, the 9 of Cups is very much like keeping something to yourself. I mean, the 9 of Cups is very Virgo energy and it's very self energy. So you're possibly keeping something to yourself here. It could be how you're moderating anything and even money here. Okay, let's have a look at teaching and learning. Why is the teaching and learning energy here, please, Spirit? Two of Cups. The World. So there's an opportunity possibly here to do something online, to join with other people. We do have that spiritual partnership, both possibly teaching each other and learning from each other. This is actually happening with me for a couple of people at the moment, where I'm learning a lot about their beliefs and what they believe in, and they're teaching me a lot and I'm teaching them a lot with what I can bring to the table. Okay, new beginnings. And this spiritual partnership, I talked about groups, like if you want to go out and find someone in your area, a group in your area that's a spiritual group, be very good at this time. Let's have a look at this new beginnings. There's definitely a new beginning in the way of your thinking. I did some readings, which are on the video section of my channel right now, which I released this morning, that talked about, I can't remember which sign it was, but they talked about a different way of thinking and moving into like the old way of thinking is gone. And this is more so like if you have a thought in your mind that is negative, to cancel and delete it. This is also about like if you have to think about something, you're using your higher self more so as your brain than your normal human brain, okay, which can be very confusing and complex. Something could be complex here. There's definitely a difficult period ending in your life. There's a new beginning coming in. What's the new beginning bringing? A new financial beginning. There could be something here with getting some money or attaining something that you have to keep to yourself, because this is also in the reading. And not making any plans right now. Like Spirit's saying, just be really careful with this, because if you make plans and you spend something, or there's something here about financial constraint, you could be like regret, sort of like, what's the saying? Like spend now, regret later sort of thing. Yeah, something could be a burden. So just be careful that you're not spending too much money. We've got Ace of Cups. Wow. Oh my God. There's something you don't see coming here that's going to really elevate you. Look at what we've got here, guys. the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands all came out together. Something is coming in that's just going to change everything, okay? This is new doorways opening up, new opportunities. The world's right in the middle of your reading, so this is definitely like complete ending of something and the beginning. And I love when I get tens. We've got the world and we've got 2 tens. Whatever you thought was not good for you, whatever you didn't want to release, but you do, Spirit is going to give you lots of new blessings here. So it's like the ending to a cycle, another couple of endings. These could be different situations as well. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. So it's like 3 endings here. And the world is beautiful because it's the ending to a cycle and the realization of what you need to do for your next cycle. But Spirit's bringing you new opportunities, possibly new love. You've got the Death energy, which is elevation, and the Ace of Wands. So this is really beautiful, really beautiful. Teaching and learning is on the table. You've got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is all about teaching and learning as well. I'm going to put those aces through the deck, so I don't want them like all together. We've got Queen here. Hi Queen. Hi Noxie. Let's have a look. Hi Arla. All about Maine. I think you missed your turn yesterday. I did call your name out, but you weren't there. So perhaps you had things to do. Maybe you fell asleep. Maybe. Queen, hi. How are you going? Noxie. Yeah, but because, so when I read tarot, or whenever anyone reads tarot, there's obviously a certain sequence and the way things come out are for a reason. If the 10 of Pentacles was there, it would be a completely different reading, right? Because it would mean that, and this is tarot teaching now, it would mean that you've attained everything you want, right? 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords are not necessarily you've attained everything you want, but there could have been a difficult, well, definitely not. There's a difficult period that's over. There's a burden that you're putting down. There's a certain way of thinking that you're putting down. 10 of Pentacles is a completely different story, okay? All right, Jennifer I6P, post your question. General, okay. I'll be on for 1 hour and 40 minutes today, guys. I will not be on for the whole 2 hours because I have a dental appointment and I don't want to go. Who wants to go to the dentist? No! But, you know, I've been putting it off for so long that I'm like, you know what? Let me just get it done and get it over with. All right. Let's have a look. Hi, Shah. General for Jennifer. Let's see. You're majorly manifesting. This has been coming out in the generals this week. It's also been coming out in my videos in the video section of my channel that came out this morning. Like, this is like, excuse me. You're putting, first of all, the number 8, the number 13, the number 87, the number 15, and the number 6 are here. So any of those numbers may mean something to you. You're majorly manifesting something. You could be asking, or it would be good if you're not doing this, do it, because these cards have come out. Ask for a synchronicity to happen, or ask for a sign, and ask for a specific sign. And it can be the most craziest thing. I need to see a pig with an umbrella, or whatever. It can be anything. Spirit will show you. I'm telling you, I have done it and tried it so many times. I actually do it nearly daily, but I need to actually start writing a journal of how many times it worked and how many times it didn't work, and they've all got green ticks so far, okay, because everything's worked. So ask for signs. You may be putting the effort into something here as well. You're trying to get something done. You're trying to finish something you started possibly, and like you keep going back to it, or you don't, everything keeps changing, or it's muddled. And there's something here about like you don't have to finish this. If you're trying to put a lot of effort into something and you're not seeing a result, maybe that's Spirit's way of saying, use your intuition here. Is this what you really want to do, or is this what you've been told to do, or whatever, okay? Right. You could be feeling very, all right. There's a situation, Jennifer, here where you're feeling like, possibly you've put the effort into a relationship. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, and you're realizing you can't do it anymore. All right, you can't do it anymore. You need to sort of like move on from this person at this moment in time. It doesn't mean to say forever, but at this moment in time, you may need to move away from that person or situation because nothing's fruitful. I'm hearing nothing's fruitful from it. And you've put so much energy and effort into something. So let me know if this is resonating. And this could be a situation like you could have built a lot of things. You've got the building blocks card and you're not willing to put the effort in anymore. You're wanting to put your attention onto something else. Spirit wants you to see the bigger picture and also let you know that nothing you've done has been wasted. Okay, why is this in reverse? The Spirit's asked me to use the tarot. Yeah. I feel here that there's something there's definitely something you've done to build something up for yourself. So I'm going to clarify these cards because I'm getting the feeling of stealing here. Like you've built something, you've attained something, and then somebody's taking it from you or taking some of it from you. So this could be like the IRS. This could be, where you didn't pay taxes or you didn't pay as much as you should. That's just an example. But there's something you're not seeing here about what you've built. So you've built something up and that could be happening. You could be realizing it's not what you want now. Okay. So there's something about like you've built up something for yourself and you've realized you don't want it. You could have put a lot of effort into like going to college and studying something, and then by the end of it you're like, actually I don't want to do this anymore, and I've spent all this time and all this money doing this and it's not going to do it for me anymore. So there's something like that. Okay. Let me know if this is making sense to you, please. Yeah, you don't want something anymore here, Jennifer. And something may not be fair as well. You may feel that something isn't fair. Let's get more information on this. You may be like, this isn't fair. Like, I've put all this time and effort into this relationship. Put in this time and effort into building this property and making it beautiful. And now, like, something's happened and I have to sell it. Or it could be anything, all right? But you've put a lot of time. And this could be years and years. It could be 10 years. It could be longer. All right. So you're very guarded at the moment. You're very guarded about something. There could be conflict. You have to be very careful with the people that are around you, Jennifer, right now. Because I feel that there's like some sort of jealousy here. There's something that you don't see about other people or another person. Or maybe you do see it. There's trickery energy here. There could be spell work being done upon you. I don't have that deck up here, damn it. Yeah, just let me see if I can use this deck to look at that. Because I do feel that someone is a two-faced friend or a frenemy. Or like trying to take something from you here, okay? So there could be a couple of situations going on, right? Could be a masculine. Show me who this person is. Yeah, there's someone definitely doing some sort of witchy kitchen bullshit. This person, like you're heavily protected. Spirit wants you to know that you're heavily protected, and the Judgment card's in the reverse. So there's like no way. Spirit's saying no way. This could have happened before with a different person, maybe not the same person. Someone doesn't want to see you elevated. Someone wants to keep you small. Who is this? I would be looking, yeah. Someone can see the dreams you have and the vision you have, and they don't want. So is this a spiritual vision? Spirit? They don't want you to succeed. There's someone who is very envious or jealous, right? And if you feel like you've got any sort of attachment, as in an energy that's trying to like things have just started not to go right in your life, you need to look at that, okay? Go to, yeah, there's some, it could be a female, okay? There's someone here, oh, it could be a couple. So you've got Queen of Wands and the King of Swords together that they came out. They're trying to cause conflict. Someone's trying to cause conflict in your world, all right? Now, if you go to the video, the post section of my channel, you'll see about 6 or 7 posts there on all different ways you can protect your energy. So I would do that, okay, literally. I would do that. They're trying to block your path. Yeah, they're trying to block your spiritual path. Thank you, Spirit. All right, this could be someone who's very controlling, who acts all very, you know, charming and everything as well on the outside. But like they are not. They are not. They're trying to stop you. This could be a masculine, okay? They could stop your, they're trying to stop your flow of money or you getting to where you should be. They could always be asking you for money or your time or attention, and out of the goodness of your heart, you're being empathetic and kind. But this person is just trying to keep you small, okay? So like protect your finances, protect what you're building. And this could be energetically as well. This is someone who's being like, this is, look, justice in the reverse. This could be, like I said, energetically. So it doesn't mean to say you have to be like physically in the same room with someone for them to be doing this to you, or in that you're, you know, in their life at all. This could be that they're, you know, on the external, and they're sending juju your way, because I do feel that here, okay? All right, so if you're feeling this, go ahead and look at the post section in my channel, and it will show you like some protection measures there. You may want to also do a cord cutting if you know who that is, all right? Jennifer Swab, are you there? Thank you, Gothic. We've got Sweet Face, Gothic. I didn't see Gothic on. All about Maine, Noxie, Queen, Aya, AYA, Shah, Smita, Guest, 26. Okay. General for you. Okay, let's have a look and see. I'll just take some water. Hold on. I put John outside today. He's like running around the complex because he's just like, yeah. I think it's the best way to go when I do lives, to just let him run around, because otherwise he'll be barking like trying to get outside. All right, or he'll be up here just walking around and annoying me. All right, Jennifer's I6P, make sure that you're doing that cord cutting, okay, if you know that person is. Okay, Jennifer Swab, I'll just call you Jennifer because we've had Jennifer's reading number 1, so I'll just call you Jennifer now, okay? You need to rest. If you're feeling imbalanced or unbalanced with any area of your life, there is a need to rest to get as well. There's like a clarity needed. You may need to make a decision. This has been coming up again and again this week. Is it time to go? Is it time to stay? Is the doorway open yet? Can I run towards it? Okay, so there's something here about like making a decision. We do have, guys, the Mercury retrograde on the 29th of June, so if you've got any major decisions, try and wait till the 19th of July till it goes direct to make them. Okay, I'm not pulling those cards. They're very similar to the ones we just had. So I'm just going to give this a good shuffle. All right. When you get balanced, or where you need to get balanced, don't overthink something here. You need to sort of like stop overthinking. You're thinking too much. There's blessings coming into you. So don't, basically, Spirit's saying, don't ask how it's going to happen. It will just happen as it happens, as it's supposed to happen, okay? Spirit wants you to just like sit back and wait and watch and see what happens right now. Especially if you're waiting for an answer, or, you know, just redirect your energy and do something different. Because you know, and you may intuitively be feeling this as well, that you just need to sort of like wait and see what's going to happen. Don't push something at the moment, all right? Don't push something. Get the rest, get the clarity you need, but don't like make a major decision, or don't push something, right? You're very, very intuitive. This has also been coming up for a lot of the collective. Your intuition, like you're operating from more of a feeling now, like when you move around on your every day-to-day life, okay, you're operating from like, yeah, I feel this is good, so I'm going to do it. I don't like this, so I'm not going to do it. And that is maybe, and I think that's just happening just in general to the collective. So you have like some sort of intuition right now about something. What is this about? We'll just pull one more card and then we'll do some tarot. Yeah, you've got peace coming into your life. Thank you, God. You have peace coming into your life, and it is a lot about like going within and then going out. All right, which means like doing the work you need, spending the time you need to do on yourself, moderating, balancing. We had moderation in the general, taking your rest, getting the clarity you need, not making any major decisions, and then going out there into the world and having fun, okay? Having fun and seeing what comes up for you. Right, so you may be very curious as well at this time. You may be very curious. What's here for Jennifer? Like you're moving out of a place of worry into more of an acceptance energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine. I'm picking that up too, all right? But there's definitely this energy of just go and have fun. It's a very go and have fun energy right now, just in general, right? All in the upright, please, Spirit. With that 10 of Wands, that was also in the general, so definitely go back and look at that, or re-look at that. 10 of Wands is like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. This is too much. I don't want to have to deal with this anymore, okay? It's not fair. If it's not fair, it's leaving your life. If it's a person that's not fair, if you're not getting paid enough and it's not fair, whatever is not balanced is leaving here. You are accepting it, you're acknowledging it, and you're moving on from it. So that's really good. Like, it's really good that you've like acknowledged that. Hi Martin, how are you? If that makes sense. There's a new contract coming in here. What's this new contract? And this could be work, but you know, talking about contracts doesn't have to just be like signing up for a new job or something. You're learning something new. This could be something that you've initiated and you're joining a group, or you're joining an online study group, or you're studying, or you sign up for a course, or you've asked your boss for like more information, or to learn something new within your job so you can like get a promotion later. There's something here that Spirit's saying, and if you're not doing this now, it's the perfect time to do it, okay? Perfect time. We had teaching and learning as well in the general. Yeah, you're getting curious. You're really curious about something here. You're really very much so curious. This could be like how to make money in different ways on YouTube, online. I don't know why I said YouTube. I was going to say online. You could be thinking about setting up, I'm hearing a setup business, okay? So setting up a business. You could be doing this with a masculine or a friend. It could be a male friend, all right? So Spirit asks, wow, yeah, you're looking on different ways to make money than the normal ways to make money, okay? I wouldn't say by being an influencer, because this can be that, especially with these two pages, but it's definitely a start of something new. So it could be a new job you're looking for. It could be that you're studying so that eventually you know, move into an industry or a job that is making you money, like making you this type of money. But you're definitely thinking about money a lot. You're wanting to know how you can level up and do it like quickly, okay? Spirit's saying there's good luck coming towards you. There's like, with hard work, there is good luck coming towards you. Like, you will get repaid in full. So maybe somebody owes you money, okay? That was your reading. Kaja, post your question. I will only be on for an hour and 40 minutes today, guys. I've been on for nearly 40 because I have to go to the dentist and I don't want to go. I do not want to go. but I'm not going to cancel it. Sometimes I'll cancel things I don't want to do. And eventually it's just going to come around anyway, right? Well, maybe it doesn't. It's up to me, I guess. But it's just something I wanted to do for so long, and I haven't been to the dentist for so long. I just hope it's not going to be too painful. Kaja, general for you for the near future. Okay, let's have a look and see. Actually, I'm going to put this deck down. I'm feeling it, but not as much as I want to use this deck. So let's use this deck. So this is the Psychic Tarot. What's the main energy for you? Are you doing something that could, like, there's definitely like a rushed energy here, but it's exciting. It's like an adventure energy, or it's like, cool, let's get this started. Let's get this equipment. Let's start this project. Let's start this channel. Let's start this whatever. Okay, there's a really strong feeling just across the board today, and this came out yesterday as well, about money and like going for gold, I'm hearing. So you're going for something, planting a new seed, possibly doing it with another person, someone you're like really connected to. It could even be a friend, it doesn't have to be romantic. And you're starting something here. Maybe you're starting up a conversation. All right, you got the World at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so you got the World at the bottom of the deck here, which is about like, wow, you've sacrificed a lot in this last cycle. And the last cycle could be the last 10 years. Some people have 7-year cycles, 10-year cycles, 13-year cycles. Whatever it is for you, you'll know when it's like the new cycle is coming, and you'll know because you'll just know, okay? But like in the last cycle, it was so hard for you. You had to like really sacrifice a lot, and sacrifice a lot from yourself. Look at this, the card of sacrifice. And the Empress in the reverse. And you were lied to, cheated on, stolen from. A lot of people, like a lot of deception and envy, because it was all about looking at your shadow side, all right? It was all about needing to look at your shadow side and do your healing. I do feel ancestral karma as well in your last cycle. There could be mother wounds as well, but that's over. Spirit wants you to know that you've learned the lessons that you've had to learn. Like the last 10 years could have been so super hard, okay? In many ways. Family, people, like just bullshit people around you as well, I'm just going to say. All right, so that is ending. If it's not over now, it's ending. So use prayer to motivate you. The Spirit will give you the answers. To get out of your head, okay? And just know that it's not like it's not going to continue like this. You've learned what you needed to learn, the lessons that you've needed to learn from the past cycle, and it's not going to continue, okay? Spirit wants you to look towards happier times here. Really nice Leo energy. So this could be like August time with the sun being here. I feel that you think you haven't learned a lot, or like, but you have. You've learned a lot about releasing people that have emotionally manipulated you. You've learned a lot about like yourself wanting to start things but never starting them, procrastination. There's a lot of like weighing you down here. This is very devil energy, which is here at the bottom of the deck. And also like you feel that you haven't learned a lot, or you haven't, or you have learned a lot, but still things aren't changing. Well, Spirit is saying they're going to change. Okay, they are going to change. Things have changed. Things have changed. Okay, so maybe things have already started to change. The Two of Pentacles has come out in the reverse. So that's usually like looking at your stuff you have in your life in lots of different areas and dropping one of those balls in the Rider-Waite Smith. She's juggling too much, juggling two things, not needing to, not wanting to make a decision, not sure what to make a decision. Spirit's saying if you have any decisions to make, don't make them right now, okay? Don't make them right now. Wait till you're ready. Wait till you know it's time. What else do we have? Yeah, you're starting, or you're learning, and you have been learning, and everything that's happened to you was not in vain. You have been learning, and a lot of this lesson was about putting yourself first. You had the Emperor in the reverse at the bottom of the deck before, so this is definitely like putting yourself first in an emotional sense as well, only doing what makes you happy. And you've been really patient with that. You've like planted a few seeds here for your own future, for yourself, and you're really smelling the roses, I just want to say right now, and sort of really understanding what you need to do to put yourself first. Yeah, you're going through a major awakening right now. Huge transformation. I think there's still some sacral chakra block here. So try and do a meditation of the sacral chakra, which you've got at the bottom of the deck, all right? There's been a lot of heartbreak over, it could be a person that you're passionate about, if there's a block there. It could be a project or something that you've been passionate about. The sacral chakra is the color orange. It's signified by what is like that fire in your belly. And that has really been dampened down to embers, where it's been smouldering. It's still there, but it never really sets alight. Well, Spirit's saying it's coming back, okay? It's coming back. You're coming back to life. You could also be dealing with a person. If you've had a lot of emotional loss, like stay strong here. There could be a new beginning in a relationship with someone. You're super highly intuitive right now. There's a lot of... Okay, so you could be wanting to manifest in someone from the past. I'd just be careful with that. They're in the past for a reason, and we can all manifest. We're all like very intuitive as well, so be very careful. Like, use your intuition. There's a spiritual union here with the heart chakra right in the middle of your reading. There's a lot of emotional pain here, but you've been strong and you pushed through, and there is a new beginning. Okay, you've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if you're single or you're coupled, but there could be someone coming in a romantic sense. This can also be like a new friend, or you already have an existing person in your life that you really, really cherish here, okay? And Spirit's saying this person has been put into your life for a specific reason, to help you heal, okay? And perhaps you're helping them heal as well. You got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. I love this. So things are getting better. Things are on the up and up, all right? There's a lot more happiness coming in towards you that you possibly can't see right now. There's new friendships, but don't make any major decisions, okay? Yeah, the Devil in the reverse. So you have removed this. If you feel you hadn't removed this attachment, you could have literally had an energy attachment, okay? You have. Spirit's saying we've removed it for you. You've done the work. You've been strong, and we're moving anything away from you that is not meant for you, okay? That's your spiritual transformation here, moving away from whatever bound you, okay? And we're moving you into the energy of this. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. It's the second time that's come out today. Because you've done the work, because you've been faithful, because you've stayed strong, because you've had the faith, and not hope, you've had the faith. Hi Elaine. The Spirit is asking you to put yourself first here, and also to use this abundance that's coming in towards you. I know that you're going to use it for something that is like, protect your assets. That's all I'm going to say. Protect your assets. You could be having a windfall as well. Protect your assets. And don't make any major decisions, especially financial ones. 7 of Pentacles. This is patience and planning. You've got a lot of spiritual strength here. You've got some really strong spiritual, like a really strong spiritual team. You've got really strong spirit guides, and they've really helped you to let go. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, and to have more fun in your life. So if this isn't happening, it is coming in, all right? We do have the Two of Swords here and the Two of Pentacles. You need more clarity upon or on a decision, and Spirit's saying, like I said right at the beginning, Two of Pentacles in reverse, you don't need to make that right now, okay? But something is being removed from your life or someone, and you've got this replacing it. Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. So that's you really stepping into your power, okay? So gratitude is important too here. Sweet Face, post your question. Sweet Face, hi Elaine. Sweet Face. Between Bishops and Stee and Providence Girls, which are these school? My daughter most likely passed for. Okay, well, we're going to look. I mean, I don't normally do readings. I don't like readings like this because it's a yes or a no, basically. And I'm much more like I'm not baseline tarot reader, but you want to know that. But it doesn't mean to say that they will, all right? It's not like a definite, oh, yes, they're going to get in, because it's not the sort of like readings that I do, if that makes sense, okay? So we're going to look at Bishops and Stee for 2 cards and Providence for 2 cards, okay? So Bishops and Stee here for 2 cards, please, Spirit. Show me clearly. Thank you. And maybe that's more of an expensive school, okay? I feel that Bishops is more of an expensive school, so tell me if I'm wrong. And there's this feeling like you're still going to get the same learning or teaching at the other place. I don't know if that makes sense or if that's even right. Let me know. So there's something about money here for sure. I feel that the Providence is going to be more of like a place where she's going to meet the right people, all right? Because if she's single, she will meet somebody, okay? She will definitely meet somebody. If she's single, she'll meet the right people at Providence. I mean, you've got to make your own decision, right? Please, right? You've got to make your own decision. But with the Providence one, she's got like that. She's going to meet the right people. She's going to have the right partnership and alliances. She's going to have more fun, and she's probably going to meet someone that she's going to like be in love with and spend a long time with. Okay, so use your own intuition. Tune into your solar plexus, which is like that gut energy. Emotional withdrawal from this, because she may be wanting one thing and you may be saying, I know what's best for you. Don't avoid conflict with her with making this decision, and even show her this video, right? That doesn't mean to say that you're going to choose Providence. It's completely up to you. I'm just showing you what the cards have said. All right. Gothic, if you are there, post your question. All about Maine. I don't know if you're there, but if you're there, post your question. I will only be on for an hour more. Even like maybe 50 minutes. I have a dental appointment and I'm not looking forward to it. And I haven't had breakfast yet, so and then I've got to clean my teeth, of course, and you know, I had to do this, guys, and I got up too late this morning. I went to sleep late last night, but I'm so glad I did go to sleep late, because I'm normally like asleep at 8:30 and I'm awake half the night, and I was like, I'm not really even tired. So I fell asleep to Seinfeld, which is like what I often do, or what I do most nights, because it's just so comforting to me. I don't want to try and explain that, but anyway. Okay, Gothic, post your question. What's going on? Denise, why is Samuel testing the waters with publishing our connection? I understand. Publicizing our connection. All right, Queen, are you first? Are you? Okay, I didn't know. Sorry. Don't shoot me. Not sure if John has been quiet last couple of days because he may have seen an online profile of me and my friend Jermaine. Did you put in the thing though that it was Jermaine and that rest in peace or something? Like, did you put that at all? Anyway, just an update on John's next actions. Okay, let's have a look. Did you put like in there though that it was like an old photo? I left my name off the list. Yes, it shows in caption. Well, if he's not well, you know what? If someone reads that and then acts all weird, what is it? Was it the anniversary of his death, or was it like his birthday, or his, yeah? What was there a reason you put it there, or? Okay, let's have a look. John's next actions. You got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, so Aries energy. Aries. That's about power, control. It can be shadow side of Aries. Next action. He doesn't think anything of it. Like the first card that's come up is the Three of Swords in the reverse. Like, don't let this worry you. Don't pay it mind. Don't pay it thought. Don't pay it, you know, don't let yourself emotionally be. I'm hearing led. Your mind's leading your emotions on this, so just be careful, because I don't like, especially with the Three of Swords in the reverse, this is very like, don't pay heed to it, don't pay mind to it, okay? Ten of Cups. So we're asking how he feels about you, and we've got the Ten of Cups. So this is really beautiful, all right? He's going to communicate with you. Knight of Swords coming in to communicate. You may not even talk about the picture. You may bring it up though. Like if it's gonna come up, it's gonna be you that's gonna bring it up. All right. So let's see what else. What's he coming in to say? That he wants to build something with you. It's slow though. It's not something that's like gonna happen quickly. But it is like, oh, we've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, really nice. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of like, what he feels about you is passionate. Like he's falling for you. You need to keep more positive, Spirit saying, about this situation. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. So don't let your mind play tricks on you, 9-9. Don't go backwards here, because your mind is like thinking, oh, well, he must think that because I put that, and he doesn't think anything of it, okay? Yeah, you're going to, so this is about your own mind cheating yourself out of something that could be really good, okay? So don't like, there's a need for you to have more strength, of mental strength of mind, okay? What should you do now in this situation if he's not reaching out for whatever reason? Right, because you're guarded here. You're not getting the clarity you need. You want things to move forward. And there's a bit of frustration here. You're wanting to say something. Just be careful with your words, okay? You can reach out to him. Spirit's saying, Page of Cups. Maybe there's a need for you to reach out to him. You don't have to, unless you've already reached out to him like numerous times and there's no response. Well then, you're going to have to be patient here. What is going on? You just have to look at what's around you right now and distract yourself from this if you're not going to reach out to him. We have the Tower. Why is the Tower here? The Star. So something's going to surprise you with this. And you've got the Fool. So you've got the Star and the Fool. So this is a beautiful Tower coming in regards to you guys. And like just look at all this. See all these dark cards on this side? I don't know if you can see, but they're all dark energy. And then how he feels about you is all this beautiful green, lots of abundance. And then Spirit's asking you to redirect your energy right now and just focus on something else. Also, email me and I'll send you a love spell. Okay, I don't put it in the video section of my channel, in the description, but I'll send it to you, okay? Oh, they're 1 day apart. Cool. Okay. Well, you know, maybe you can bring it up in the future if he asks about it, or you know, you can talk about it. That person was a really important part of your life, right? So, okay. I've already sent the love spell. Did you do it? Why is Samuel testing the waters with publicizing our connection? I would love to see it. Yeah, so I'll email it to you, okay? Let me just write that down. Love spell. Athena. Okay. Right. What is Samuel's intentions towards Gothic? Towards Denise? Hi, Eddie. What is Samuel's intentions towards Denise? Okay, so, you know, I feel this person, Gothic, he really respects you. He really, really likes you. He made a decision to come in strong on a passionate level, and he wants to move things fast, really fast. So if you want to slow things down, you're going to have to talk about that with him. But this is the clarity you need with this reading. Number one, that his intentions are pure, they're good, he has no bad intentions, and he was loyal, and it has a lot of integrity towards you. He has a lot of passion for you, and he wants things to happen really fast, okay? So I don't know if, like, you're currently in a relationship with this person, but there is, like, this is sort of his way. He may be a man of few words. He may be a Cancer, I'm hearing as well, Pisces or Scorpio. He could be a Libra, but this is basically saying he's doing the right thing by you. So it's up to you, but Spirit's saying don't build the wall, okay? It could have confused you emotionally, but Spirit's letting you know today that, like, he doesn't want you to be confused. Like, Samuel doesn't want you to be confused about the connection. This is sort of his way of showing you, like, he wants to be with you. He wants to move things along. So if you are currently just friends, I feel he's trying to manifest more than friends. And something could really happen in the month of August, right? That shows you he is more than a friend, or he should be more than a friend. He really thinks very highly of you, okay? Eddie, post your question. There you go. Well, maybe he's going to tell you what he feels in August, because there's definitely something about August, and getting more clarity for yourself, okay? What do you see coming, or is most important to know? Eddie, go ahead and look at the Virgo Sun, your Virgo Sun, your Capricorn Rising on the video section of my channel that I posted this morning. I don't know if you've seen those videos. Go ahead and check them out. There may be more information in there for you, okay? Let's have a look. I'm just going to have Eddie's reading, then I'm going to have a quick break. Thank you, Gothic. I appreciate that. Let me know what happens. Eddie, what's here for Eddie? General information, action, what the energy is, what it's about. Spirit, is it about? There's something about the females in your life at the moment, Eddie. I don't know if that makes sense, but Spirit just said the females in your life. So there's something here about that. Now, there could be certain females in your life that you need to connect with, and you need to, like, be around, and you need to, like, friendships with. You could even be getting advice from friends that are women, okay? You've got the conflict and defeat in the reverse. It's very Five of Swords energy. You're not sure who... Okay, Eddie. You're not sure who you're supposed to be partnered or have an alliance with right now. You're not sure what to do, who you're supposed to be connecting with, who you're not, and it's causing a lot of mental conflict, all right? what is the mental conflict? Why is this here for Eddie? I think that's leaving you, though. I really do. You feel like you're not completely satisfied on an emotional level. You're sick of being patient. You're sick of being patient. You're sick of being patient with someone to do the right thing. It could be a friend, a family member, a relationship. You're hurt by something. It's like, you know, you have this feeling like you're saying, I'm a good guy. Like, why has this always happened to me? Like, my best interests, or I always put other people's best interests at heart first. And you're a little sick of being patient with something or someone. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Wow, the devil this always comes up, right? The devil's in reverse, Capricorn. Go ahead and look at the Capricorn video on my channel. There may be something in there for you on there. That's just sort of like saying the month of July is going to create a big upheaval for you in an area, probably of your relationship, okay? If you're not patient. If you are patient, it could be a completely different story, Eddie, all right? So it depends upon how much you want to detach emotionally right now and just give what you can while you're trying to figure this emotional issue out here. The Temptation card, like you're moving, oh wow, you're moving on. I don't think you want to move on from something, but you're wanting more fun. You're possibly wanting to reconnect with other people. You're being intuitively led to reconnect to someone as well, all right? Let's see if we can like get more clarity on this. Why is the emotional loss here? Spirit's asked me to split the deck 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. 2. Okay, there's a fear of like missing out here. So you've got a bit of FOMO. You don't want to move on mentally from someone. You wanted commitment. Now this can be a job, this can be a workplace, but you're letting go of it at this moment, at this time. You're realizing like, it's almost like you're realizing your cycle is closed and you're moving into a new one. I'm just talking about energetically. And you're like, can I bring this with me? Because if I bring this with me, I haven't learned the lesson. I'm not closing out a new cycle. I'm not having a new beginning. So there's a really strong disappointment here of not being able to, or not. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the right word. Like not being able to, or knowing, acknowledging that you shouldn't bring something into this next cycle. And like, that's really hard for you to mentally come to terms with the fact that you have to move away from something or someone at this point in time because they're not giving you the stability and things aren't changing, okay? So you're letting it go. But this, say if this was a person, it doesn't mean to say you're letting go of that person, but you may be detaching your energy at this time while this other person has time to really, you know, look at their shadow side and heal from something. Okay, oh, this is really hard, okay. All right. Why is the emotional loss here, please, Spirit? Show me clearly. 8 of Cups. I mean, I think you've thought positively about this for long enough. You've tried to manifest, but you just feel like this is just bad karma, or this is just like some sort of lesson you still have to learn. It's like, can't bring this into the next cycle. It doesn't mean to say to finish with a person, or it just means you need some time. You need some time to lick your wounds over this. You are worried, you are confused. So maybe you just need the time. The patience and planning card, and maybe they need the time to understand that you can't, like, Eddie, you're not emotionally healed here. There's something about 8 years as well. I'm getting really strong, like 5 to 8 years of like difficult relationships or difficult communication with friends. There is someone you want to reconnect with. I do feel that you're letting something go here. It doesn't mean to say, like I said, you're breaking up with someone, but it could be that you're like saying, listen, I need some time to process my emotions. That's what it feels like. Okay. Patience and planning in the reverse. Yeah, because right now you just feel like, am I right? Am I wrong? Is my intuition right about this? Like, do I feel like, is this feeling that we had the High Priestess here at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, there it is, the intuition. You feel that you need to move on to be able to, for things to move fast in your life. And there's some sort of like to have fun again and have reconnect with a friend as well here. The High Priestess is in the reverse. So Spirit is saying, and when the cards go up in reverse, Eddie, depends what card it is, but usually it's like Spirit saying, please be patient with yourself while you process how you feel on an emotional level. Why is the Devil in reverse? You're not willing to go on this new road at the moment with this person. I feel this is coming up for you, and you're sort of maybe saying, listen, I need to process how I feel about us. I need some time apart from you, sort of thing. And like I said, it doesn't mean to say that, yeah, it's because there's so much conflict within your mind. Five of Swords. About this, look at all this conflict. Five of Wands, Five of Swords. There's so much conflict, either with them, like literally, or you've got so much internal conflict about what you should be doing. Okay. August is, if things have been stagnant in your life, they're going to start moving forward, like really, really fast in August. Because you've got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel that it's like right now's energy, and then you've got the Eight of Wands. So it's like depending upon the decisions you make, and to detach here, detach and figure out what it is emotionally that you need. Do you need more friends in your life than just a relationship? There's something here about what you've already built. You've got the Six of Wands. Yeah, you will successfully overcome this sort of wall that you've built around yourself. Because there's like, this is a lot about you as well. Like, there's a protective energy here of like, just because you're so kind when you're with someone, you're so loyal and you've got so much integrity, and you want to love like 1000%, but it doesn't mean to say we get it back from the other person, right? So it's about learning. Yeah, thank you. It's about learning what this means. Like, what have your lessons been about in relationships? All right. Four of how, where they've been unstable or unstable, what part you've played in this. This is all part of the emotional healing journey. So Spirit asks you to ask yourself all these questions. What do I want next? What do I want to plan for my future? And we'll just take the relationship thing out of it. Where do I want to feel more stable and balanced? What friends do I have in my life? And what, you know, yeah. And like, that's where your happiness lies, I do feel. The Lovers and the Justice card is in the reverse, with the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So this could create a little bit of a ruckus, to be honest. A little bit of a like, why are you doing this to me? Her. If this is the person, like if this is your person. But, you know, for you to be not emotionally confused anymore, you need to, like, even though you love her, because if I do feel this is about a relationship, you do have to put yourself first right now. And like, figure out what you feel about love, or what you want. All these cards are at the bottom of the deck are getting reversed. The Hierophant, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. So it's like, Can you live a life of not complete commitment? And when is anyone really committed to us? Really, either? So it's about pushing past the fears and just giving with love and setting boundaries. And if that's all it is, and that's all it's going to be, is it enough for you? All right. Right. I'm going to do one more reading. Marissa, I'm pretty sure, has donated. Thank you, Marissa. You will be next. However, I'm going to take a quick break. Thank you, Eddie. I'll talk to you online. Marissa will be next. So Marissa, get ready with your question. I won't be too long. I won't be on live for much longer. I don't think. I really want to be, but I've got to get ready for this dentist, and now it's affecting, like, I'm feeling like, not affecting me, not affecting the reads, but I'm starting to get anxious. I'm like, the dentist chair. Oh my goodness. All right, Marissa. Exactly, the AK. What does the AK mean? Thanks, Eddie. I'll talk to you offline. All right. I think they say offline, don't they? Marissa, you're next. I'm just shuffling your cards, my dear. Put your question in the feed now, and then I'll just take a quick break and then we'll get into your reading. You always ask about Ashun. Okay, I'm just going to leave that at the moment. I know what's at the bottom of the deck, so we're just going to put that there. Your cards are shuffled, and I won't be long. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for waiting, everybody. We're going to have a look at Marissa's reading. Let me have a look back at her question. Marissa will be the last person today. Marissa, where are you? Oh my goodness. Oh, where's Marissa's question? Does Ashan want to be in a relationship with me? Okay, so I don't know whether you're currently together or you're not. Okay, there's another donation for Elaine. Okay, all right. Thank you. All right, Marissa. There's something about him. We're looking into his energy. I want to look into his energy. Okay, let's tap in there. There's something here about like he's not got a foundation. Like he's ungrounded. He's not grounded right now. Okay. You feel like you don't want to continue waiting. There's a lot about the next cycle. The world has come out a lot. The Wheel of Fortune has come out a lot. There's like you're not waiting anymore. You're not waiting for him, or you don't want to wait for him to like get his shit together. Basically, let's just put it like that. And you want to know the answer. How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? Okay, yeah, I was just going to say, I feel this non-committal energy, and we've got the commitment card in the reverse, okay? There's something about he feels that he hasn't built a solid foundation enough for a committed relationship, okay? And you feel that you just don't want to wait anymore. You want the answers, you want to know, like, you love this person, this is from your heart, and this person is just like not committed. Now I think you're very aware of this, and I don't think that, I think at some point you're going to move on from this. If he doesn't show commitment, or he doesn't build a solid foundation for himself, this is the clarity you need as well. Like you want more communication, you want him to tell you how he feels. So what's going to happen here? Is he going to say, like, is he going to tell you how he feels? Is this going to be built upon a rocky foundation, or is he going to get his shit together? You got the card of the Six of Wands. So there is communication coming in that's going to make you feel better, but is it a breadcrumbing energy? I don't know. Is this a breadcrumbing energy, which means like they're just giving you little tidbits, like, yeah, I do love you, but they're still not like got it together, okay? Please talk to me while I'm reading for you. So there is obstacles and challenges to go through here. There's a lot of fear on your part, but you want to sort of like move things forward in your life. You don't want to sort of be waiting around for someone who's never going to commit. That's what is here. You want things to move forward. Spirit's asking you to like spend time with friends right now. Try and just like match your energy. All right. This person is a soulmate, but they could be a karmic. You've got some choices to make here. The choices I feel that you're not willing to make right now, okay? Like it's like you're sacrificing your happiness for him to make the decision. Does that make sense? All right, you're like, well, he can make the decision. Why is it that the masculine has to make the decision? Right? It doesn't mean they have to make the decision. Just because you do have a child together, I just read the comment. It doesn't really matter. You need to be happy. You need to put your happiness first. There's a lot of deception going on here, or you just don't know. You've got 777 at the bottom of the deck. No way. Right? And the Lover's in the reverse. There's also a card hidden behind the crown chakra. So Spirit wants you to connect with your guides and ask them, and don't suffer in silence. Yeah, you need to connect to your spiritual team using your crown chakra to get more answers and more clarity. Because like there is this waiting energy for like knowing what's going on. And it seems like Spirit wants to bring you a message, not through these cards. Spirit wants to bring you a message. They want you to make the effort to do like a crown chakra meditation and contact your spirit guides to give like, so you can do that by, there's loads of YouTube videos out there about how to like use your crown chakra, how to meditate with your crown chakra. And don't choose the ones that are just music. Choose the ones that like guide you to doing a I mean, I can do this without music and without guided stuff. Like if you're proficient in doing it, you can do that also, right? But there's something about you're sacrificing your happiness, and there's like a breadcrumbing energy, because there's like victory and success card has come out, and then a challenge card has come out. So it's like this person breadcrumbs you. Ultimate outcome, please, Spirit, for the relationship. Yeah, there's a sense of control. This person likes to be in control of you, likes to be in control of your emotions, knows very well how he's affecting your heart chakra, knows very well how he affects your emotions. I'm not sure I like this energy, to be honest, okay? You need to use your intuition. You're discontent and bored with this relationship, all right? If it's going to carry on like this, you need to have the strength to possibly break this contract at the moment, all right? Show him, like, reclaiming your power type of energy. That's your reading. I don't know if Elaine is there. I think Queen, very nice of you, Queen, to donate for Elaine. About the manager today, I went to a retail store, just got back from vacation. Okay, sure, Noxie. I'll have to, like, it'll have to be like a shorter sort of like, but that's fine. About the manager today, I went to, you just got back from vacation. Oh, so asking for a job. All right, is there a connection here with work, with whoever Elaine is talking about? Will they reach out? Will they call? So you must have given him your number, okay? What is this person's first impressions of Elaine, please, Spirit? What was the person's first impressions of Elaine? You are worried about this. You're like overthinking this possibly, okay? They do want someone like young and vibrant, and you're coming across as that, okay? This person has possibly a few candidates or a few decisions to make. There could be up to 7 people as well. But they see you as very vibrant, like a go-getter, somebody that like made the effort. So that's really, really good. There is some sort of reaching out or some sort of call, but you feel that you have competition, and perhaps you do. Okay. You do have the Wheel of Fortune. This has been coming out a lot. So you have like this at the bottom of the deck. Keep trying to manifest this, because I feel that you're trying to manifest it. So do it in the right way, all right? You don't want this sort of job. You feel it's perfect for you. You don't want it to slip through your fingers. I do feel like a green tick, or Spirit's giving me a green light here. What's the ultimate outcome of this for Elaine? The Empress. The King of Pentacles, which I think is him. I think he's going to reach out and he's curious here. He wants to know more, all right? So there's like a reaching out and wanting to know more of your story, possibly having like an interview, a proper interview. You've got the Ace of Wands and the Judgment. So there is something coming up for you that's going to be offered to you. It doesn't mean it's this job, but there is a job coming up for you, okay? Noxie, post your question. There is a job coming up for you, but there is like, you're going to have to sort of say why you're the best person for the job, all right? So prepare that interview, why you're the best person for the job. So it's like you're not defending yourself, but it's like this feeling of you have to sort of like, something about a profile, like keep very positive of mind as well, but do you have a profile here that you could show this person, or make sure that your resume is like done well? I think I said this to you before, all right? This person may come across as really like stern. Ask them, so Spirit's telling me like what is entailed, You may talk about hours of work very soon, or what he expects. This person expects you to put the work in. So this is like a person, this is a boss who like has a lot of rules, I want to say, about the job itself. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, and you have the Hierophant here. So you are a very positive contender, all right? So keep that positive mindset up about this, okay? What do my spirit guides want you to know today? Let's have a look for you, Noxie. This is the last reading today. No more donations, please. Thank you, guys. Okay. I'm going to use the wisdom to finish for you. I don't feel like using the psychic tarot anymore. I need to cleanse that deck. Okay. Let's have a look and see what's here for you. I'm getting this across the board, and usually this happens before Mercury retrograde. Everyone's like, I've got a decision to make. And then Spirit gives you the Mercury retrograde to rethink, regroup, reassess things. Things could change between now and the end of July. I'm telling you, they fucking will anyway, because we've got like cray astrology coming up. Okay? So yeah, Spirit's really trying to support you right now and help you. There's something that's not for you. It could be a person that's not being fair, or there's no equality in something, okay? Or it could be that you're giving too much to a certain situation but not really getting anything back. It could be a relationship or a friendship as well. I do feel it's a person. So what do we have for Noxie, please, Spirit? You could be suffering from panic attacks, or this could be coming up, anxiety. The 19th of June could be very significant. That's just happened. Or the 19th of July, which I'm pretty sure when Mercury goes direct. So what this is saying is like, take your time to make this decision. You're going to have to possibly be flexible in a tricky situation or a delicate situation, and there needs to be compromise with the decision, especially if this has got to do with another person. All right, you need to, in the next few weeks, I'm going to say between now and the Mercury retrograde in the next month, because it's exactly a month till it goes direct again. So, you know, we've got a week and then we have the Mercury retrograde basically, and then we've got it for 3 weeks. So Spirit wants you to tap more into your intuition. Tap more into your spirit guides, do some crown chakra meditations, third eye meditations, write things down, speak things out, heighten your spiritual intuition and awareness here, okay? And then changes will happen for you, the right changes. We've also got the 12th of July is coming up here, so write these dates down, 12th of July, 19th of July. It would be good to make certain plans or decisions. The beginning of July is very tricky in astrology. There's a lot of things that may be uncovered, things that haven't been done right, just globally in the world, just in general. Don't let things throw you off, I'm hearing. It's not time yet to move from the difficult place, because you still haven't processed something here. So let's see what that is. And, you know, there's a person possibly coming into your life that could try and sway you off your path, especially in a romantic sense. So I would not be starting any relationship right now if you're single, okay? So you need to move from a difficult place to a happier place. You may need to find support in your community, friendships or family or environment. There's changes coming here. It could be where you live or something to do like with Spirit's told me to stop, and I love the bottom of the deck because it's the sun. So you have a lot, you're closing out a major cycle. You could, now Mercury retrograde brings in people from the past, so people contact you from the past. So just be aware of that and be careful with that. So don't worry about it, but these could be people that are just not grounded, they're not stable, they want to infiltrate your energy, and Spirit's saying like, to cut those people out, or even cord cut them. But there's a lot more happiness coming to you if you just take your time with a decision here. And we have to make decisions all the time on a daily basis. Yeah, take your time. Two of Wands. I nearly said Two of Swords. This could definitely be about moving home or leaving a job and starting a new one. It's definitely about a movement here, okay? Mercury retrograde energy again is at the bottom of the deck, that Hanged Man energy, where you need to really like go into here, and you've got the Devil there as well. What you need to release, who you need to release to be able to move forward, the conflict in your own mind about those people or situations. You could be dealing with a masculine fire sign, okay? Maybe you're hearing from someone, you could be hearing from someone from the past. Yeah, don't make any decisions. I think that meditation for you is going to be the best thing right now. And asking Spirit to help you with that lack of mentality or literal lack in your life, okay? Having a relationship, or you're going to attract right now the wrong people, or people that can just siphon your energy. Vampires, I'm hearing, okay? It's time for you to, it's time for you to get more grounded here in the next 4 weeks. This is the number 4. That's also come out. And that warning there with the Seven of Swords, people will try and take whatever energy you've got, okay? Controlling people. It's definitely time to be on your own right now, to get grounded, to work on that lack of mentality here, to bring more happiness into your life. Only like literally spend time with family and friends that make you feel good, people that make you feel good. Like there's a really strong feeling, and this is just in astrology from now till the end of August, to do the right thing. Say the right thing, do the right thing, okay? Because there's a lot of Neptune, Pluto shit, and I'm not going to go into that right now, okay? So just be very careful, because there's things that you don't know. Continue to put your nose down, head down, bum up, we say in Australia. You know, nose to the grindstone, work on yourself, work on your projects during the Mercury retrograde. And there it is again at the bottom of the deck with that Devil energy, and going within and spending more time on yourself to sort out like what you need to do. You could be writing this out, you could be speaking it out. That's also a very good thing to do, to sort of like from a higher level, like a higher self perspective, speaking out what your human self needs and knowing what that means, okay? All right, I'm going to go now. All right, work, focus on your work, but be aware, Noxie, that there's people trying to siphon your energy. I think that's the main warning there in your reading, and that's going to be coming up so much for the next like month or 2. Okay, it's just generally for the collective. So guys, if you want to have a look at the video section of my channel, there's some videos out there, okay? I just put out this morning if you want to go check those out. Queen, I'll send you the love spell. I'll do that shortly. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Tomorrow, we're going to do a live tomorrow. I'm not sure. Wednesday. What day is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah, I think we'll do a live tomorrow, and then on Wednesday morning, my Wednesday morning, your Tuesday night, I'm going to be doing more content for my channel. So yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.